Well, they're getting to work in the passing game. Already their 10th attempt. Olave makes his first catch and zooms past the 30-yard line. He's held on to by Elijah Molden, who makes...
Titans going zone right here, 3rd and 3.
Carr examines that zone. Second launch, gets it right in stride to Olave. Chris Olave, the second-year receiver, pushed out of bounds by Byard.
Taysom Hill.
Listen, if you're a pure football guy, you appreciate everything that he can do.
On the outs, Olave. New Orleans on the move.
It's so quiet here right now.
Second down. Carr, Olave, first down. Third down, pressure. Carr finds the escape valve. It finds a target. Chris Olave, a slow start, but he's up to 8 catches on 9 targets.
Overshadowed by some of his teammates, but a big impact in the first couple of games as Olave kind of sits down. Keep Prentice in for pass protection. Panthers rush 5. Carr steps up and delivers downfield. Get him a 50-50 ball. What a catch by Olave. Battling Von Bell all the way down the sidelines. This is Buckeye, and the receiver wins this one. Look at this grab. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think this is against C.J. Henderson, but I'll tell you what, just too good not to.
Carr on the move, scans and flips it to Olave, who made a long route, got open and collected the football out near the 40. Down. Olave navigates around traffic and tight ropes down the sideline for a touchdown. Took a long time for this Saints pass game to get going.
The game, very rangy, very physical.
Carr's pass caught, and Chris Olave takes it inside the 30, picks up a New Orleans first down.
Been perfect for these Packers fans.
Second down and 9. Carr on the slant, complete, 36-yard line. Chris Olave. 30 seconds remaining. 9th play of the drive for the Saints. It's Carr, near side.
Wow.
Olave! What a catch!
Working on the rookie, Carrington Valentine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's in bounds.
He has made a couple of spectacular catches so far this season. Did not convert. First possession of the second half. Throw the ball over. Yeah. Carr to the outside. It's Olave. Chris Olave. Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Jeter took Mahomes Sr. deep. Winston's pass caught in Packers territory by Olave. His 7th reception today, so now the Saints are on the move, a 28-yard pass play. In the 4th quarter, the Packers have scored the last 18 points. Winston in for the injured Derek Carr. Pass caught by Olave, and he is close to a first down.
If you're not getting it hit, that doesn't re-injure it.
2nd and goal, Carr to the end zone. Touchdown. That's caught by Olave. They had Duggar back there, 20-0. Saints on top.
And the man. Pass is caught. That's Olave's first catch of the game. Up across the 45-yard line. The blitz is on. Carr throws and gets the first down to Olave, who steps out of bounds. Still 3 timeouts. The Saints are looking up at it. Carr floating one, and he held on. That's Chris Olave. Has some good hands, strong hands. Team hurries. Carr to throw, open at midfield is Olave. Steps out of bounds. Crisp looking play as this quarter is winding down. Number 5. Pressure coming. Carr across the middle. Olave will get near the first down before he goes out of bounds. Check the spot. Looked like where the official marked it. throws open. Olave gathers it in, but can't get out of bounds. And with one timeout, the clock will run.
Second and 11. Pass is caught on the outside. Nice move there by Chris Olave. Chris Olave really coming into his own. Had a great rookie year. #1 pick out of Ohio State.
The offense. Let's go out there and make plays that we're capable of making. That's what it's about.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Kaylee with Dennis Allen. Meanwhile, coming back to make that catch, Olave. So Olave turned it to the outside. Second and 10. That's caught. Taking it to the 10-yard line. Olave, third down.
Shaheed in motion on first down. Carr to throw. Pressure coming late, but he floats it to Olave. The defender fell down. It was Jalen Jones who was out in coverage, Mark. He fell to the turf.
Necessary right there, especially after they picked up momentum.
And now the Saints to work with Olave on the edge, working against Jones, and Jones trying to pull him back in the boat after he picked. 3rd and 3. Carr, catch, first down, Olave to the 39.
Let's see how the Saints respond. Derek Carr throwing on first down over the middle, and he's got Chris Olave for a first. And boy, would they like to get him going. He's been 7. What is it? Carr on the slant. He's got a first down. Great job by Olave breaking through. It's 3rd and goal. Carr standing in there, now to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. Chris Olave, his 2nd touchdown of the year. And boy, do the Saints need that. Carr and the Saints. Carr fires, that's caught right at the first down marker. Olave brings.
Now Carr with pressure coming on the move, and the first target of the day for Chris Olave. Jameis Winston, a couple of JWs back there. Winston pumps, throws, comeback route. Olave with his 2nd catch. And if they're going to do anything offensively, Chris Olave has to be involved. Games in his career. Pressure coming, launches for Olave. He came down with it, and it's ruled a touchdown! A sign of life from the Saints offense, and Chris Olave with the elevation. That is one of the best catches you'll see.
Not only a great catch, but how about the throw, Adam?
Yeah.
I mean, throw.
4-man rush this time. Winston stepping up. Floats it, and it's Olave again. Inside the 20, into the red zone go the Saints. 7-4 New Orleans here. And here comes the house from Minnesota. Winston delivers to Olave past the 35-yard line.
Winston throws it right where Harrison was.
Flag is thrown, and Winston down the sideline to Olave. We'll have to check this marker, though.
He likes, so it's just taking time.
Off play action on first down. He's given time, tight coverage, and then Olave comes free, and he's got it. Chris Olave's in the open field, stays on his feet all the way to the 34. There is a flag back around the 30-yard line as Chris Olave goes for 52.
Well, the big thing, if you're going to stretch the field and you've got pressure, everybody
near the line of scrimmage for the Falcons on 3rd down and 3. They rush just 4. Carr, sideline, first down, Olave. Big play right there. 2nd and 10. Pressure coming out of the secondary. Carr underneath for Olave. Made Ellis miss. And got close to a first down.
Issues.
Lynn Bowden comes in here as well. Pressure coming from the Falcons. Carr beats it to a wide open Olave. Is trying to put the Saints receiving group on his shoulders here. 28 yards on Olave's 6th catch. It was a history of knee issues. He had 2 torn ACLs in college. Carr to the sideline, Olave again, and they've got something going here. Chris Olave adding to this monster first half. Lions bringing the house. Carr trying to beat it with Olave. First catch for him on his first target. And they do convert 3rd and 9 with a gain of 23. Carr floats one. Olave underthrown. Olave comes back and makes the grab. Saving Carr on a poorly thrown ball. From their own 38-yard line. Play action. Carr steps up and throws to a wide open Chris Olave. And on the first play of this drive, Olave gets 30 yards into Lions territory.
And remember, Joe, we kind of got in.
And now 3rd down and 13, where a field goal doesn't do you a whole lot of good. This is tipped and caught. The Jameis experience never fails. Chris Olave on a tip ball for 30 yards.
May and Roach placed on injured reserve this week. Carr swings it out. And it's another first down for the Saints. Chris Olave battling the flu.
That could catch something like that. 6'8", 40-inch vertical.
Carr throws. Touchdown. Chris Olave makes the catch in the end zone, and the Saints extend their lead.
Here, getting better and better. 2nd and 8. Pass to the outside is caught, spinning to the inside, getting the first down. There is Olave missing his first game of the season last week. Kamara is the back. Fake to him. Carr steps away from the sack. Fires, caught. Olave. So he misses that one game, and right now he is right in the middle of the action. 3rd and 6. And he still gets doubled. And that pass is caught, held onto, and just enough for a first down. Late rounds. Carr throws, caught, sliding down, making the grab. 39-yard line is Olave. Over the middle. Oh, and into Rams territory was Chris Olave. The Saints take it to the 25-yard line. Carr has protection, fires over the middle. That's caught. Olave will take it into Rams territory. But last week,
they want to take him out of the run game and the pass game.
Over the middle, caught, 50-yard line. Olave makes that grab there, ball at midfield for Carr. Looks right, goes left, 2-pointer. Olave. So 30-22.
Blitz coming. Carr, opposite side. Olave's got the first down. He was wide open and easily down to the 31 for Olave, and the drive continues. Well, still no Alvin Kamara, who is questionable return with an ankle injury. We showed him going to the locker room. So here's Carr without him. Slings it over the middle, and he's got a completion. That's Olave, who's been quiet in this game. Just his 3rd catch of the day.
NFL, Atlanta is ranked number 3. The Saints are 4th on 3rd and 7. Carr, and his pass is complete for a first down. Chris Olave into Atlanta territory for 14. Carr, and he's got a man for a first down. Beautiful play up to Olave. Carr looking deep, and it is juggled and caught. Touchdown, Olave! What a play by the receiver, Chris Olave.
Olave had the "look what I found" reaction. Took it right off top of the head. Clark Phillips, a rookie from Utah, his head is back. He sees it, disrupts it. Chris Olave just bouncing it to himself. How about the concentration, though, to be able to stay?